Well, first of all, no filter. You just qualified for the Olympic Games. How do you feel? What's going through your mind right now?
This is amazing. I mean, this is my first year as a senior, and this is just my second competition as a senior. So to come into the senior category and just do this is just beyond me.
So much, so much hard work goes into this year. Even if it's your first year as a senior, all your training, all your dedication, it comes down. Now it's true, you're going to the Olympics. Can you express, the feeling, the hard work, the dedication, all coming to this moment?
I don't have any words. I'm still in shock. I just finished my match 2 minutes ago, and it's just surreal still.
Can you walk us through a little bit about your day of competition, first fight, second fight, this qualifying match from your perspective? The hardest part, maybe the opponents, the round, a special moment in your mind?
It was a long day. I had 3 fights. It was a long day for 3 fights, and it was three tough fights. I had to work for all 3 of them. My first fight was against a friend from the refugee taekwondo team. And then my second fight was against Moldova, and then obviously my final against France. In 3 tough fights, I came in with 100% focused each one.
What do you think in this type of environment for this type of competition? It's not like, gold, silver. No, it's win or go home. What changes, as you approach a competition like that? Is it different? What do you focus on?
Yeah, it's a little bit different. It's I try to approach it the same way I do every competition, because you have to go in and you have to fight match after match, and you have to win each match either way. But this was a bit different because there's that main goal. It's kind of weird to think all I have to do is win semifinals and I'm qualified for Olympics. But it was a little weird feeling, but I was able to go out there and do what I had to do.
I love it. And especially coming from a special year, like the lockdown, this event was supposed to happen a year ago. So maybe it worked in your favor, as you say, because now you're in the new scene. How were you able to, deal with that lockdown and trying to see, the uncertainties of when this event is going to happen? How did you manage to keep physically and mentally focused and ready, of course, for today?
Well, this was actually, I was still a junior last year, and I was planning on going to Junior World Championships, so this wasn't even in the picture for me at the current 2020 last year. But lucky but unlucky, because it was a bad situation. But for me, I got a bit of a good benefit out of it, because I was able to compete at this event and qualify for the Olympics.
Perfect. I'll let John ask you a couple of questions as well.
Sure. I just want to say, of course, congratulations.
Thank you.
What a feeling it must be, but also just to expand on that, because as a junior, there was a lot of uncertainty. The Junior Worlds are going to happen, they're not going to happen. You're now going to the Olympic Games. Yeah. It's a big step up. How did you think about that at all, or did you just focus on the opponents?
I mean, obviously I can't get the thought out of my head that if I win this competition or make it to the top 2, I'm going to the Olympics. So it was a big thought on my mind, but I was a little disappointed last year that I wasn't able to go to the Junior World Championships, but I got a bigger prize.
You did indeed. And I was going to ask you, you maybe not had time yet. You just said you're just, full of adrenaline. It's still surreal. What's the first phone call that you're going to make?
Well, it would be to my brother and father, because they're the 2 biggest supporters. My brother's my training partner, my dad's my trainer. So it would be to them, but I'm lucky enough to have them here with me.
You want to give them a little shout out, give them some thanks? They're there looking at you. You can bring them on the camera, bring them in.
Come, let's go.
Thank you guys for all your hard work. Appreciate it.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Short but sweet.
And I have one more question for you. Like you have like 80 days to prepare for Tokyo. How are you going to approach that to try to optimize that time to make sure that you're ready? Like so many people say, it's an experience thing, but you proved today, and the guy that you fought in the semifinal is also a very young athlete. So you proved that young athletes can come out and perform. What are you going to focus from now until then to really optimize your chances?
Well, I mean, what I've been doing so far has been working well for me, so I'm just going to continue training hard, and I'm very lucky to be able to compete in the Olympics this year.
Perfect. Hey, man, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
And we'll see you in the Olympics.
Thank you.